Well, it's high time it was Prime time. I've been trying my damnedest to ignore Transformers Prime. Stop me if I'm wrong, but it seems like elements of animated and the movieverse coming together to make something not quite as good as either. But you know what it's like when the shops are down to the last pegs and mud flaps and jolts and suddenly a wild wave appears. Funny old wave though, with its subtitle of Robots in Disguise, because that's totally not confusing. And a bit of a weird selection. I mean, I literally just got the best wheeljack ever. Soundwave looks properly weird, and the last thing I need is another bloody Bumblebee. So Cliffjumper it is. Check you out, CJ, getting your own character model and identity and everything. This is that rarest of Cliffjumpers that's still a red car guy but doesn't even approach a Bumblebee repaint. This form suits his ass-kicking personality a lot better than that old round, old Super Mini ever did. He's a handsome thug with a heart of gold type of fellow who looks like he's well up for a good ruckus. So dig the awesome chest plate with the roof and the bit of windscreen and the chest grill. I can't recall seeing that ever before. Love the big old wangly orangutan arms and the sweet mitts. A little bit unbalanced with the shoulders clustered all the way up back there. It's like his joints are located here and... yeah, can't argue with a friggin' epic engine block axe club though. That's how you do a melee weapon. Super impressed with the head sculpt up there. Small, but perfectly formed. Well into the face and the little devil horns. And can I get a light piping? Is that some cheeky automorph gear that almost looks like intentional detail? Legs down here are nice and bouncy with sprinkles of detail. Check out the pancakey splatform shoes and awesome posability potential. Share about the frustratingly hollow calves. They're the only real letdown of what's otherwise a totally fab little robo. So yes, Cliffjumper is a pretty nice figure with buckets of quality and character, so I don't want to rag on him too much for his size, but it sort of has to be an issue. I mean, look, he's a clear head short of most other deluxes. I know they've changed the size classes a bit and Voyagers are now Powerizers, but you can throw around all the confusing straplines you want. This guy is still a deluxe and he was still $12.99. Look, just let me have this one. I have nothing else to get angry about. Transformation's definitely all about the limbs. Frustratingly, that awesome roof windscreen grill thing just turns out to be bluster, so the torso's got nothing going on but some boring back panels, and the head automorphs. The arms do pick up the slack a bit though, so it's still a lot of fun to fold this fella up into this actually pretty sensational vehicle mode. So yeah, this marvellous muscle motor is red frickin' hot. The design's just awesome and the execution's pretty damn flawless. Check it out, the panels are tight as can be. He's got some nice oversized back wheels and a set of smoking alloys. The grill just kicks ass and I'm totally in love with the horns, flavour and consistency. The hood even opens for frig's sake. But you didn't know the axe was also a gun. You can fit it on here and here. So this is quality stuff, but it's just so small. I thought Dark of the Moon was taking the piss. So I guess I recommend this one. I certainly don't regret picking it up, but I'm honestly not fussed about carrying on with Transformers Prime. I think I'll probably just do a Veercon and a Bulkhead and a Skyquake and leave it at that, he said, convincing absolutely no one. Now make that motherfucking hammer sound. Oh, 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 oh. See you next time!